concepts of freefall and terminal velocity. So freefall, first of all, is a kind of idealized situation when an object is falling and the only force acting on it is weight, or the force due to gravity, as it says here. Now, that's not that realistic in our everyday life. We know if you drop, for instance, a sheet of paper and a ball at the same time, the ball will fall quicker than the sheet of paper. But that's because of other forces, in particular air resistance. So first of all, we're dealing with the ideal situation where there are no other forces. Now, we don't come across that very often, but we can. If we're doing this in class, for instance, we would demonstrate it inside a vacuum. We'd get a tube with a coin and a feather, suck all the air out of it. And there's some YouTube videos where you can see that. So that's how we can do it on Earth, get rid of air resistance by getting rid of the air. And we can do it on the moon as well. There's a video I'll link to based on the moon, where a hammer and a feather are dropped at the same time. And the moon has almost no atmosphere. It does have very slight atmosphere, but not enough to cause significant air resistance. So in this idealized situation where the only force acting is its weight, then when we release a basketball, for instance here, if we run it again, then we see that its acceleration, it shows us a kind of multi-frame image, and you can see the speed is going up by roughly 1 meter per second every 0.1 second. Now this software rounds that off to 10 meters per second squared, but you'll see later on it mentions that the more precise answer is 9.8. So basically the object's accelerating downwards at 9.8 meters per second squared, the acceleration due to gravity. If we repeat that with a lighter ball, such as a golf ball, then we get the exact same idea. Basically, the heavier ball has got a larger force acting on it, but it's also got a larger mass, and both of these things cancel out, as we'll see in the learning outcome note, and leave you with the acceleration is equal to just the gravitational field strength. So we find in both cases the same acceleration due to gravity if there's no air resistance. And like I say, more precisely on Earth, it's actually 9.8 meters per second squared. Different planets, you get different values for the acceleration due to gravity. And that's the concept then of free fall.